course it had to go lukewarm. Of course. It just had to. Oh, let's see how many viewers we get this time around, eh? Alright, let's see. I said I'm not tired. Well, I said I'm not tired. I meant it. Oh shoot! Hello, Major Cheeseburger. Welcome, bro. You scared me, bro. Never say boo like that, bro. Never surprise me like that, man. Don't do that, please. Don't surprise me like that, man. You trying to scam me, bro? Dorantula, welcome. I like to see that. I like that badge you got on your name there next to the moderator one. It looks like you've been a member for quite some time now. I guess that means you know some of my members' only secrets, but you're not allowed to tell anyone else. I got a stylus and now I can draw. Nice, man. That's cool. What do you mean drawing what though? Like a tablet or a laptop, a computer screen, or like an actual or on your phone? I got this stylus, this thing. So I think it's called the S Pen. S Pen. It's cool. I like it. Major Cheeseburger is a good artist. I'm pretty sure didn't he draw his didn't he make his profile picture? Didn't he make his profile picture? Maybe you could design a shirt maybe for the Red Lamb store. Maybe. Probably just from Awesome Man Roblox. That's W. Yeah, let me show you guys the back of the shirt. Let me show you guys the back of the shirt, okay? Back of the shirt is cool verse. Alright? Cool verse. You should definitely get yourself one, okay? You should definitely get yourself one. You should definitely get yourself one at christianstake.com. Alright? Get yourself one of these shirts at christianstake.com. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tag it. Let me tag it. Why is your screen black? I don't know. My video is black. I didn't see the shirt. I don't know why. Is everyone else's video good? Like, we go. The Still Waters unisex tee you can get in any color. Not any color, but you can get in a few colors. Okay. There we go. Boom. Tagged it. Just for you guys. So if you guys want to check this shirt out, go check it out. Alright, at christianstake.com. You can use the link in the video description if it's still there for 10 stuff. You should make a shirt saying I hate the sin, not the sinner, with a crossed out pride flag. Oh, that's a good one, bro. Cobra Cake, that's a really good idea. I'll write that down. But the only thing is that could get me in trouble. I hate the sin, not the sinner. I hate the sin, not the sinner. I write this out. I hate the sin, not the sinner. And then crossed out pride flag. And I'll write suggested by the Cobra Kick. The Cobra Kick. Boom. Now let's draw a little flag. Crossed out. Boom. Yeah, that's a good idea, man. That's a good idea. Maybe you just need to reload. Yeah, maybe reload your stream. But yeah, that's a shirt I got on right now. Yeah. But the Cobra Cake, bro, that's such a good, that's actually a really good suggestion right there. You should make a shirt saying I hate the sinner, not the sinner, with a cross out pride flag. Dude, that's like, that could get me in so much, like, I don't know, man. Yo, but that's like, that might be considered hate speech in Australia. Yeah, controversy. Yeah, it might be considered hate speech in Australia, which people can try and get you arrested for nowadays, which is crazy. You make them feel threatened. Oh, hate speech. Oh, if you promote violence, even if you apparently promote violence, you get in trouble. Why are you yawning? I thought you caught up with your sleep. Yeah, I caught up with my sleep. I'm not yawning. What do you mean? I'm not yawning. Nah, I just like seeing, because I'm looking at my window right now. I'm looking out my window and seeing all these, like, all the green and the nice clouds. It just like it literally it just relaxes me, man. Calms me down. The cover says, "Bro, that's crazy. It's literally love speech." I know. I know. Oh, okay, okay, wait. I suppose love the person, hate the sin. I love you, but I hate your love you, hate the sin. Love you, hate the sin. You look better without the sin, bro. You look better without the sin, bro. Dinosaurs. Do we even know if they're real? Come on now. Wait, is this the same shade as my shirt? No, it's close to it. But yeah, it's insane, bro. But look at this, guys. You see these SD cards, yo? There's another one in my I have in my SD reader, but dude, all full of storage for YouTube videos. Full of storage, full of clips for YouTube videos, bro. You believe that? You believe that, man? I don't understand how. I do. Hours of photos, of videos, hours of videos, hours of photos. That doesn't make sense. No way, that's impossible. It's not impossible, Dawn. All right, Dawn Ranchula. Also, what happened to Burst Army? You know, Unk, the guy who gave that nickname. What happened to Unk? Also, I wonder if the hat goes with the Yo, Abijay Ashok, welcome back, man. I wonder if the hat goes with a drip. Does that go with the drip? Does that go with the drip, guys? What do you think? Wait, let me. Oh, now you can't see my eyes. Alright, guys, basically, we're in boot camp today. Favorite movie? Okay, favorite movie from last year, probably Sonic 3. That's the favorite movie I watched last year, was Sonic 3. Favorite actual movie overall? Yo, Ahan Fire Music, welcome, bro. What do you think of the hat? I just put the hat on to see if it goes with the shirt. Dawn thinks it does. Bro, looks nice, thank you. I'm probably gonna take it off later on. Maybe I'll leave it on the whole stream, I don't know. But Michael, bro, I saw one of your clips, bro. You got all the instruments, man. You got a what do you call it? You got a cello. You got one of those flute things. You got so many guitars, a violin, freaking drum set. Like, dude, you literally like you have a whole like you are the band. Like, you are the band. Like, there is no like, you are the band. There's literally that you don't need anyone else. You are the band, bro. Like, you are the whole party. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole vibe right there, man. So you could literally the potential, man. You got the potential, man. You could like, hey, Forrest Frank, hey, he's good. But Forrest Frank, he uses fake instruments. He uses real instruments, but he also uses a lot of that digital stuff. He does all that digital stuff, right? Real instruments are fire. And you could compose something with real instruments, you know? And I think real instruments will always be cooler. They'll always be better, you know? So, yeah. So I was saying, you heard Forrest Frank at work, bro, at work? I heard Forrest Frank at work. Bro, at work. That's crazy, dude. Maybe it's a sign from God, bro. Maybe it's a sign from God. Any tips on asking out a Christian girl? Oh my gosh. Okay. It's basically the same as asking out any other girl, okay? But first off, I gotta ask, how old are you, my friend? How old are you, my man? How old are you? I'm glad some of my coworkers play Christian music. So am I, dude. Now let's answer this question, man. How old are you, Manny Man? For you've been in my streams before. You've asked similar questions. I'm pretty sure you're like 14, 16. So I gotta know, bro. How old is the guy I'm speaking to? Because yeah. I gotta understand. I gotta understand who I'm talking to, if you know what I'm saying. You know. Any tips on asking out a Christian girl, bro? Dude, how old was Rebecca when Isaac married her? A better name than that. Wait, is that you, horse with no name? How old was Rebecca when Isaac married her? She was legal. She was an adult. Some people try and say, wait, was that Sarah or Rebecca? I can't remember what it was, but some people try and say, oh, she was 4 years. No, she was not 4 years old, bro. 4-year-olds, they're not drawing water out of wells. All right. When physically, a 4-year-old would not be able to lift water out of a well. So Rebecca was an adult. Anyways, now Matty Man is 15 and 17, and he's asked me this question right here. Any tips on asking out a Christian girl? Okay, I've got a few. Okay, I've got a few, and I don't know how many I have exactly, but I know I got it in there somewhere. Okay, game respects game, but game in the worldly sense, bro, that's dumb. That's so stupid. But anyway, so I don't wanna be like one of these dumb so-called like. Now you know these looks maxes, bro, and they're always like they're always talking like, oh, this is how you do this, is it? Nah, man, I'm just gonna give you my honest opinion, my own advice. You know, you need to do it out of good faith. First of all, you can't pull off any they project out of you. Alright, so basically what I'm trying to say is this. You need to, if you want to ask this girl out, first of all, you need to pray about it, and you need to be asking it out of good faith. Don't be asking it, first of all, don't ask her out in like if you think she's gonna reject you, don't ask her. Don't ask her unless you accept, I don't know why, but I just really messed up my wording there. Don't ask her out if you can't see her saying yes. But also, when I say asking her out in good faith, don't ask her out just for some dumb reason, okay? Don't ask her out because, oh, I need a girlfriend, man. Well, why do you need a girlfriend? You know, are you looking to get married? Are you trying to marry this girl in the future? If you're not trying to marry this girl in the future, I would say that you are asking her out of bad faith. Because realistically, why would you be asking a girl out if you don't plan on marrying her? You know, what is there to gain from that? And I know it's not. I don't think it's in your like I don't think it's in your heart to do this. But some dudes, they'll just ask a girl out. You know, they'll treat her nice and they'll just have sex with her and leave her. You know, and a lot of girls do that to a lot of guys as well. And it's a disgusting thing to do. But I know you're Christian, so you wouldn't be doing that. You're not thinking about that. And you're only 15 to 17, okay? So I don't think you'd be thinking about that, you know? I know a lot of people who are in their 15, 17, they did a lot of crazy stuff, you know? But it is what it is. So, my advice to you. Yeah, like Blue Number 1 said, date to marry. Alright, but dating, don't be trying to hit base with your girl, okay, man? You don't, like, Christians, we ain't trying to do that, okay? Greet each other with a holy kiss. That doesn't mean what these guys are trying to make it out to be, okay? Who do you think I am? Yes, I know. You're not a knucklehead. I know. I'm just explaining some things before I explain. Before I explain, I'm trying to explain. Okay? Now, what I will say to you is this, bro. If you genuinely like this girl, and you actually appreciate her for who she is, you know, God's daughter, then yeah, bro, ask her out, man. Ask her out. And any tips, bro, ask her out. Don't be scared. Have faith that she'll say yes. And if she doesn't say yes, just know it's in God's plan. He has better things planned for you, okay? So you just pray about it, pray to God, ask God to give you courage, and then ask her out. And you don't have to ask her out to do anything crazy and ask her out to go to church with you. You could ask her to go grab a cup of coffee with you, you know? And yeah, that's what I'm saying, Matty Man. You know, nothing crazy, bro. Nothing crazy. Mr. Bob Person, welcome back. That's right. I should probably set the thumbnail of me in the hat. Let me change that real quick. Let me just grab a random screenshot with Mr. Bob Person in the Mr. Bob Person, you will make the thumbnail now. Mr. Bob Person, you have made the thumbnail. Your comment is gonna make the thumbnail now. Alright, change thumbnail. How do I change thumbnail again? I'm kind of I'm not ignorant to this. Wait, hold up. Change thumbnail. Live streaming, bro, like the whole like once you set a thumbnail, you can't just remove the thumbnail. It's so annoying. Especially if you're doing an IRL stream, that becomes a real pain because you just can't. You have to literally take a picture Or you have to make a whole nother thumbnail. You can't just take a thumbnail off and have YouTube automatically put one on there. That's just annoying. But yes, you have made the thumbnail. But how have you been doing, David? I've been doing all right, man. I've been doing all right. Mr. Blue number 1 FM. I've been doing all right, man. Yo, from the hot 7-7, welcome, bro. See, from the hot. Wait. That's you, Michael. Michael, that's you. That's gotta be you. From the hot 777. It's a hot emoji on fire. It's literally a heart on fire. That's gotta be you, right? Michael, is that you? Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. It's gotta be you, bro. You know, I'm something of a detective myself. I'm good at detecting these things, okay? Okay, what did I want to actually talk about in today's live stream? Okay, basically, I wanted to give an update of, I'm not dead, okay? And I wanted to interact with viewers, and my main focus, I usually don't load up these live streams with an idea of what I want to say. I always pray and ask God that he'd give me the words to speak, and I just always pray that he'd help me to help these people, right? And I realized that that's kind of every time my prayer's been answered every time, because people are always asking me for help, and it seems like I always find something to say that's biblical, you know? Hello, D Cheesemo. I know it's a name, not Cheesemo, but that's what I'm gonna call you. D Cheesemo. That's what you are. That's your name. Your name is D Cheesemo. Okay, buddy? You are D Cheesemo. D Chimso. But I'm gonna call you Cheesemo. Alright, so you are D Cheesemo. That's your name. That is your name. I don't care any, like, it is also guys. I was looking around about 2 days ago, looking around for this thing, okay? Do you know what I was looking around for? Do you know how one day it took me a whole day? I was looking for this thing. This is something I got when I was about 12, 14 years old. This was such a big deal to me, man. Oh boy, was I excited for this. I was so excited. I was like, Daddy, please get this for me. Daddy, please, Daddy, get this for me. You know, I'm just asking him. And I'm like, and he eventually said, okay, on a certain day, blah, 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 I'll get it for you. Okay? I'll get it for you. And I remember driving out to this place. It was the only store that had this thing I was looking for, okay? I was 12, 14, but I knew how to use internet back then to find things, like find where to buy stuff, okay? And, you know, I'm like, Dad, I know where we can get it. I know where we can go, all right? And he's like, okay, son, well, you load up the maps, you give me the directions, and we'll go there, okay? And we'll get you what you are asking for. And, you know, long story short, I got what I was looking for, man. And boy, oh man, I had fun. Dude, so many good memories with this thing. I used to use this to train. I used to use this to chill. Dude, I don't know. Anyone want to guess besides you, Dawn? Because you know what it is. I've already told you this. You're the moderator. I already told you about this. Does anyone want to guess what I got that I used to train, I used to relax, I used just to have a fun time? What this thing was that meant so much to me at 12, 14 years old? Does anyone want to guess what it is? Or what it has to do with? A DS? No, but you're close. I did get one of those as well when I was younger. When I was younger, I got a 3DS XL. I used to play Pokemon Blue on it and Terraria, and those are my favorite games, Pokemon Blue and Terraria. I love those games, man. Oh, and I had a PS Vita as well. Anyone remember when PS Vitas were a thing? I kept the DS in the 3DS Extra Large in good condition. I still have it. Not a PSP. A PSP, that was the original handheld gaming console by Sony, and then they came out with the PS Vita. That was around the era of the PS3 and PS4. And what's cool about the PS3 is if you had Minecraft, if you have Minecraft Legacy Edition on the PS Vita and the PS3, you could actually play split screen. So someone could have Minecraft on the main screen, on the console, and you could have it on the handheld console. And you could sync it up and you could play. You could play in the same world. And you could even play multiplayer multiplayer worlds as well. I just beat Mario DS on my 2DS. Nice. Now, what's a 2DS do you have? Do you have the cool 2DS where it's like actually like 2D, no flip screen, and it's just 2D and you hold like this? Or do you have the like the newer 2DS, which is like this, you know, what I guess they call it like a clamshell sort of thing. Yo, dang, welcome to live stream. Welcome to live stream. Yeah, the one that doesn't fold. Yeah, nice. I got one of those in red and white for my brother. My brother's got one as well, I should say. I got it so he could play Terraria with me. And that was fun. You got the blue one? Okay, I got the red one. Now, please guess. Please guess. Somebody guess it. And yeah, it is cool, bro. It is cool, Michael. That is cool. Explain the Holy Spirit, the Holy Trinity and Holy Spirit. I can try and explain it my best way possible, but one thing to keep in mind is that this is something infinite that we are trying to understand with finite things. All right. First time here says, dang. Well, dang, welcome. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy your time here because, okay, let me give you the rundown. Wait, you know what? Should I explain what we're about here, or should I just let you find out and figure out by watching? Watch a lot of your shorts before though. Okay, so you know who I am. All right. Okay. Taking my advice on the Trinity explanation. I see Major Cheeseburger. You know, a righteous man. I can't remember what it says, but it says a wise man loves, I think, was it reproach? No, it was correction. A wise man loves correction. Okay. So I am trying to take your advice, Major Cheeseburger. You explained to me, you said, yeah, you can't explain the infinite with finite things, but I can try my very best. Okay. So this might be a bit of a Major Cheeseburger. He might say that this is a bit of a heretical explanation. I'm not trying to do any disrespect. I'm not trying to disrespect the scriptures or anything like that. I'm going to try to explain the infinite with finite. Okay, it's like trying to show a two-dimensional being what the three-dimensional looks like. I can only explain to you with two-dimensional objects. I'm gonna use a number thingy with the computer. Yes, I am, Mr. Bub Person. You've been around here for a while, so it's good that you know that. Basically, in regular computers, we have something called qubits. Okay, in regular computers, we have things called bits. Sorry. Don't take that analogy as a serious explanation. Yes, don't take it as a serious explanation. Just give it my best way of trying to help you understand. Okay, so in a computer, we have something called bits. Now, they can register as only 1 or 0 at one time in one place. It can only be one or the other. But in a quantum computer, you can have there are these things called qubits. They're smaller. And when I say smaller, what I mean is smaller. Well, they're on a quantum level, which makes them a lot smaller. But these quantum qubits, they can exist as 0, 1, and 2. All at once, all at the same time. They can be 3 completely different states at the same exact time and still be the 1 qubit, you know? So the 1 qubit embodies the 3 different states perfectly at the same time while keeping all of every single thing about each individual state. It keeps it all, and it doesn't. One state doesn't really have an effect on the other. Qubit analogy in this case would be modalism. In this case, which just gives an example. Okay, could you explain to these people what modalism is? Because again, I'm not trying to, I don't know, do some modalism here, whatever that is. You explained to me before what it is, but just explain it so everyone else can understand. Mr. Bob Person says, just make sure to like the stream. Yes, like the stream, guys. And Blue One says, dog, what are you talking about? I'm not understanding. Bro, okay. I'm not sure how to explain. Vanilla Soda Cake, nice to see you change the profile picture. Looks cool. You said, unfortunately, I'm in the library and watching the stream on mute, lol. Okay, modalism is an ancient heresy that says God is merely 3 forms instead of 3 distinct persons. Okay, so this is why, again, I'm saying it's not modalism, because the 3 different states, they are like, they're not just 3 forms. They're 3 distinct states, completely distinct states, you know? Just like, 1 is separate from 0, 0 is separate from 2, you know? Modalism theology doctrine that the persons of the Trinity represent only 3 modes or aspects of the divine revelation, not distinct and coexisting persons in the divine nature. But they coexist though. That's the thing. With quantum qubits, the states can coexist in the same exact space. You know, it's very strange when you. I'm not gonna try and explain quantum computing or quantum theory or quantum mechanics. I'm not gonna try and explain any of it because I don't fully understand it myself. But the more you look into it, the more spiritual it seems. That's all I'm gonna say. The more you look at it, the more, like, if there was a line, if there's a line drawn right here in the sand, or I should say this way, drawn in the sand. Over here is a physical, and over here is a spiritual, bro. When it gets into the quantum, like, I guess quantum, when it gets to quantum science, bro, that line is like, it is blurred, bro. It's blurred. It's like if you got a little blender, you know, and you just blended the lines, you know, you blended it, and that's not a distinct line of what is spiritual and what is physical. Now the line is blurred here, you know, and they're kind of coexisting. That's what what quantum science looks like when you really look into it. It's crazy. Now, anybody, please, and I hope that answered your thing, also no name. Now, anybody, please, any guesses on what this device was? That okay, see you, D Cheeseman. Have a good one. God bless you, my friend. Heads off to you, soldier. Oh, my hand has like done that thing again. Recently, this one hair strand right here. This one hair strand, bro. This one hair strand. It's been, I don't know, it doesn't want to stay on this side, it doesn't want to stay on this side, it doesn't want to stay on the back. It just does its own thing, man. It does its own thing. So I'll be putting the hat back on. Now. Not for any particular reason. I actually find this hat quite comfortable and I think it looks cool. Now, okay, anybody want to guess this device that I was so excited for my dad to get me? I was like, Dad, please get this for me, please. And he got it for me. And I used it. I used this device during training, working out, walks, actually riding my bike as well. My BMX bike, I used to be into that big. And I used to use it just to relax and have fun. This was something my dad bought me when I was younger, when I was like 12, 14 years old. It was the 4th generation of its kind. No. Is it those fidget spinners? No. Blue #1 FM. Let's go, buddy. Give this man a gun. This bad boy right here, man. This bad boy right here. Or I should say good boy. And it still works. It still works, guys. 4th generation iPod Shuffle. You know, it still works, guys. Oh my gosh. This is my first Apple product ever. My only Apple product so far, actually, besides, I guess, this is the only Apple product besides, like, Apple earphones. This is the only Apple product I've had. You had your iPod Nano, too. Those were sick. Dude, these are so cool, dude. I was looking all day for it. 2 days ago, I was looking all day for it. Couldn't find it. Yesterday, just before I had a shower, I was thinking, you know what, I'm gonna look before I have a shower, I'm gonna look, you know? I hopped on my chair, I got up in this closet. I find my old wallet case, all right? Not my old wallet case. It was the case for this wallet here. All right. And I look inside the case. I notice I have coins in there. And what do you know? This guy is sitting right there saying, please save me. Please save me. I was like, okay, I'll save you. I'll save you up and I'll use you for a good purpose. You know, I can put some Forrest Frank in here, you know. I don't necessarily listen to too much Forrest Frank, but I get some Forrest Frank, some Elvis Presley gospel songs, you know, all the good stuff, you know. Maybe even put a sermon on you. I probably won't do that, but you know, you can do all this cool stuff with it. You know, you don't just have to get music from the iTunes library, right? You can literally get any MP3 file or any WAV file. I'm pretty sure ALAC, lossless audio compression, or codec, I think it's called, and you can even buy the one made by Apple. You can get that one as well, and you can literally put it into this, which is crazy. And guess what? What's so cool? This is an aux cord. It's not no wireless. Okay, I got a pair of wireless buds right here for my Samsung. All right, well, for my Android phone in the night. Just happened to get a new Samsung and they work well. I got these right here. Okay. Wireless. They won't work with this. But guess what? I don't care. I'll buy a pair of earphones just for this thing. Because I actually like earphones a lot. And you know what? Why get earphones nowadays when IEMs exist? They've come a long way. IEMs have come a real long way. So you know what? Gonna enjoy some time figuring that out. Gives me something to do. Now, Vanilla Soda Cake asked a really cool question. Anyone participating in Ash Wednesday today? I am not, because I'm not Catholic. I'm not gonna diss anyone for doing that, but it is not biblical. That's all I'll say. From the Hot 77, Hot Fire Michael. He said, "Okay, I gotta go." Well, buddy, I love you, man. I really enjoyed your company here. Thank you for tuning in, dude. You always bring a good positive vibe when you join, man. I appreciate it, bro. God bless you, bro. See you soon, man. Major Cheeseburger says, I'm going to participate in Lent as a spiritual practice. As a spiritual practice. In Lent as a spiritual practice. Okay, you do that, man. Everybody salute this soldier. You know, don't do that one salute. I know some of you guys probably thought about that when I said that, you know, thinking about General, what was the name? I can't remember that guy. I'm back, kids. Welcome back, Dad. Welcome back. I know, Bob Person's not my dad. Also, guys, you notice that one thing about my face today? The stubble actually hits different in this lighting. But I like the way the stubble looks. It's got like, it adds this outline. It's like a Telltale game, you know, where every character has like this black outline around. You couldn't find your iPod Shuffle? No, dude. Oh my, yeah, shading. It adds this shading, bro. For life, yeah, it's crazy. I did actually give myself a nick though. While I was shaving, last time I shaved, I gave myself a little nick. Got a bit of a cut there. Bit of a cut, and it like I don't know what happened, bro. I'll be real, I don't know what happened. Maybe should I get a new razor? I don't know. I've been thinking about getting one of those razors with like the foil. I bought an MP3 player recently, and I love it. What type of MP3 player did you get? Did you get one of those cool ones that look like a Walkman, or is it like one of those open source one you can make with a Raspberry Pi? I'm curious. Which one did you get? Okay, wait. What's something cool I could talk about? Y'all don't just use your phones and some earbuds for musics? Dude, you don't always want to be carrying your phone around everywhere, right? Small handheld one with a screen? Yeah. Look, on your phone, bro, you can get ads, all right? Spotify has ads. Everything else has ads. Requires the internet, all right? This little bad boy, bro, this thing doesn't need the internet. This thing does not need the internet, okay? No ads. No ads whatsoever. No internet, no ads. So yeah. The iPod Shuffle carried. Dude, I know. And it's so light and it's got this clip. Look at this. Watch this, right? Watch this, right? Boom. Clipped. You want to clip something? Clip that. Clipped. Clipped, man. Also, someone said they made a video of me out of context. I gotta see this. Who said that? Who said... I made the... Okay, let's go to his channel. Let's see this. Matty Man. Let's go see what he's got. It's not uploading. Is it in the shorts maybe? I don't see it here. Where did Matty Man send the clip? Let's check the Discord. We'll see if it's in the Discord, okay? The clip is goated, bro. I know, dude. Now the thing is, goated, it's a cool phrase. It's a cool term to use use the goat. The goat. You know, it's a cool phrase, but the thing is, goats, you know, I feel like it's the devil's attempt to try and make goats seem like a cool thing, because the Bible says that goats go to hell and sheep go to heaven. Because a goat is a stubborn animal, okay? Sheep, they're submissive, they listen, but a goat does not. Now, where is this? Where can I find this? This video of me out of context. I gotta see this. Yo, the abbreviation for fail here, bro, is lit. Fail, first attempt in learning. First attempt in learning. That is fire. Now I'm still trying to find this video, but you know, I guess won't be reacting to it today. Oh, you're listening to music on your phone allows you to get distracted with other apps. So true, bro. I'll spell out then, I guess. Greatest of all time. I know what it means. I know. But it is greatest of all time, bro. I feel this like it's just another way for the devil. If let's just say the word devil, right? We use it. Devil. What could it be? Okay, I don't know an abbreviation would be, but whatever. You barely use your phone. Not gonna lie. Every so often you'll play a game on it, but the quality ain't it for me. Yeah, you gotta have like a nice. If you're gonna play a video game, bro, it's gotta either be like PS5 quality or at least like PS5 quality, bro, or PC though. PC I'll say is perfect. I like PC. Do I have a good phone? I got a phone to use for IRL streams radio. This S25, got this one for the IRL streams. I haven't fully kitted out yet, but I'm looking forward to using this thing when it gets cooler, when it gets to the winter. Right now it's too hot to go walking around, bro. Why did it do broccoli? I don't even know. Shadowman, welcome. Hello. Welcome to the live stream, man. Welcome. Now, bro, legit, I don't know why it did broccoli, dude. That is like, I don't know. Broccoli emoji, dude. Oh, you want to see cool emojis? Check out these members only emojis right here. Not the first one, it's not. Okay, here we go. Cool members only emojis, bro. And we got more coming. All right. Wait. Can I? Oh, no way. I think I can do it. Okay, this is gonna be really cool. Wait, oh crap. Yo, wait. Does this work? Can I put a GIF up? Oh, I can. Oh my gosh, this is lit. Okay, guys, you're gonna like this. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, look at this GIF I made, chat. Look at this GIF, bro. Yo, look at this GIF, chat. Yo, whoever makes me a cool GIF, bro, I'll put it on screen. If you make a cool GIF, I'll put it in the next stream. I'll put it up. Bro, just vibing. Yeah, I know. Like, why buy groceries, bro, when I can just chill, you know? I filmed on this camera as well. Gotta film this camera. This is, I love this digital camera, bro. It's pronounced GIF with a hard G. I know, I said that. That's why I said GIF. GIF. Listen, bro. What is this? It's a Canon Digital XS70. 7.1 megapixels, bro. I love. Oh wait, you guys can't see. I just realized how silly that is. You guys can't see the camera. Oh my gosh. Wait. That was a bit of a fail. Okay. It's filmed on this right here. The Canon XS70 digital. All right. This is my favorite digital camera. My dad bought this years ago. It's mine now. Why? Because I said so. Now let me this stand didn't come with it. I just put the stand on because I like it. All right, this is just a tripod I was experimenting with it yesterday. But this camera, bro, it's got a built-in flash. It's got a viewfinder. Let's see if you guys can see through that. You guys, there we go. You can see through. That's cool. And yeah, it's just like and shoot video in like 640p, but it's like so cool. He's saying GIF. I don't care what the creator of GIF says. I'm not pronouncing it with a J sound. It's GIF. Guys, it's GIF. It's not GIF. It's a GIF. Whoever says GIF, bro, Alright, so GIF is GIF, but salvation isn't. Come on, buddy. Hey, come on. I know you believe in. I know you actually believe the true gospel. That's just a joke. Dude, this is called a GIF, my friend. This is called a GIF. This is a GIF. This is a GIF. This is a a very good GIF. You know, very cool GIF. If I do say so myself. This should be like a loading screen. This should be like the loading screen. Dude, like when I take a break, this should be like the pause thing, bro. Like this should be like the pause. Like this should be the pause. This should be the pause, bro. Yeah, stream intermission. When there's an intermission on the stream, I'll just put this up. Please let me fit it in better. All right, there we go. Look at that, guys. Yes. It's Michael Jackson, chat. It's Michael Jackson, bro. With some music. Yeah, what music, bro? Oh, like a lo-fi radio type of thing. Lo-fi radio. MJ back from the dead. Yo, hey, it's Billie Jean, bro. Billie Jean is my mom, bro. Billie Jean is my mom, and Michael Jackson's my dad. Yeah, oh my gosh. Jesus be raising those moves back to life. Amen. Dude, legit, this is like, I said, yo, bro. I said, bro, you got the camera right? No, I actually had the camera in my pocket. So on these pants, I had my Bible in my left pocket, and I had my camera in my right pocket. Let me show you what I meant. All right, so I had this Bible in my left pocket, and this camera without the tripod in my right pocket. And if you notice something, the Bible is actually bigger than the camera. The Bible is actually bigger. Bro is he. Yes, sir, I'm him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. His pronouns were he and Shimon. So what do you think on Airsoft? Okay. I think Airsoft is a pretty cool game. I'm upset that they've banned it in Australia. I never got to play it. I think there are certain ways you can play in Australia. I'm not sure though. I know Airsoft, they're considered firearms. You played a lot. You started Sunday on the weekend. That's good. Bro, you're living in Clownland. What do you mean Clownland? I know, dude. It's lit. Tried your dad's replica. Dude, that's so cool, man. I hope that I could play Airsoft, but they won't allow us to in Australia. They don't even allow toy guns, not Airsoft guns. You can get a Nerf gun. You can get paintball, even paintball. There are like a lot of restrictions. It was replica M4 or something. That's really cool. M4 carbine. Yeah, those. I really hope that we had Airsoft in Australia, but I'm happy that we don't have as many guns. But the thing is, though, the criminals can still get the guns, and there's actually like a shooting, but blah 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 blah. Just realized what time it is. I gotta go. See you, Mr. Bob Person. Have a good one. God bless you. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Yeah, W stream. W Mr. Bob. W Mr. Bob. And guys, remember what Mr. Bob said. If Mr. Bob's leaving, so remember what he said. He said, make sure you like the live stream, okay? Intermission. Yo, wait, I should get another GIF. Let me find another one. I made another one. Let me. All right, okay. We've got the duplicate one, and we've got this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let me rename this one. Rename. How do I rename this, guys? I don't know how to rename this. Whatever, it's annoying. It feels weird learning that .gif files are pronounced GIF. Dude, it's always has been. Always has been, okay? Alright, now here's another GIF. Wait, where is it? Where is this GIF? Hold on. Dude, I'm trying to find this one GIF. I hope I don't, boom. Alright, let's do that. Let's see if that worked. Here we go. This is what it looks like when you get hacked. This is what being hacked looks like. Oh my gosh. No way. GIF isn't really a word, therefore I can pronounce it how I want. I love this GIF, man. I love this GIF. This one is like one of my favorites. Just because it's so simple, but it's so funny. Alright, so that one is that's that GIF. Let me turn one off. It's not a word, but this one right here, bro. I don't know. This GIF right here, this is a whole vibe. This one right here is a whole vibe. See you, King Pixel. Have a good one. I like this one. I like it a lot. Like, Wait, that reminds me of those. I don't know what that is. Oh, so I see we have multiple GIFs. Oh my gosh, wait, GIF on a GIF on a GIF, dude. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh my gosh, okay. Wait, okay, I'm gonna actually use this as an intermission. I'll turn off the gritty one. Wait, where's the gritty? I'll turn off the gritty. I'll keep this one up. I'm gonna quickly go 5 minutes, grab a coffee real quick, and come back down. So I'm gonna start a 5 minute break, and I'm gonna go grab some coffee. Give me a second. All right, there should be a 5 minute break. There should be a bit of music in the background now. Should keep it chill. Let's check that this is working. It should be working. All right. I'm back. That is a new intermission. I hope you guys, I hope that wasn't confusing, Cyrus. You know what I should do? What I should do is I should find a way to have the break period, the time of the break, like say it at the bottom of the stream. That's just a little 5-minute break, just so I could get coffee, you know, because I love coffee. Piping hot. Okay, now Cyrus, since you weren't here, let me explain a little story to you. A little story that you already know, probably. Now I think about it, which is funny that I'm about to explain it. But basically, I was looking all day for this thing. This thing that I used to ask I begged my dad when I was 12 years old, 14 years old, please, Dad, get this for me, please. All right, he got it for me. I begged him to find it for me, not to buy it for me. All right. Now the other day I looked all day, I couldn't find it, but I finally found it. Finally found it, man. You see that right there? I put shuffle. Now I could put anything on this, bro. A little bit Forrest Frank, a little bit Elvis gospel songs, you know, anything. And I'm grateful to God. Yo, iHotRail, welcome, bro. Welcome to live stream. Make sure you like the live stream, guys. All right. Why do I hear noises, bro? I know it's not coming through my headset, or is it? No, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, but I can hear things. I can hear things. I can hear. Oh, it must be my neighbors or something. Now I think about it. But you know what? Let me fix let's fix it the bucket hat. Okay, gang. All right. We are bucket hat wearers now. That's what we do. We wear bucket hats, and we preach the gospel in bucket hats. All right. Now, what I should do is I should make a few bucket hats. You know, design some bucket hats with the logo on it. Put that logo on it. You know, that big logo. You know, or maybe that logo. Put that one on it. You know, nothing without Jesus Christ. Nothing without Jesus Christ. You wear a standard flat top hat. That's cool. Also, I got another that's on the back there. If you guys can see that. You know, the wolves trying to get the lamb. You see that design? The wolves trying to get the lamb. And see the verse there. That one verse there. Yeah. This shirt, oh bro, fire. Also, I did the artwork myself. I did the artwork myself. And you can find one. You can buy yourself one at christianstake.com. All right, guys. Buy a flat top hat. I like flat tops as well. Proverbs 24:16. For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again, but the wicked stumble when calamity strikes. Amen. Amen. Yo, give God all the glory. 7. Welcome, bro. You said where are you at? I'm sorry. Beat Ha. Welcome. Ha. Host vet. Welcome. Welcome everybody who's in the live stream. Welcome. Okay, these guys left. Dang it. Oh man, that sucks. So far, the only people in the live stream participating right now is Dorantula, iHotRail, and Sasquatch Cyrus. That's annoying. That's annoying, bro. Fix your posture though. That's crazy. Fix your posture, man. The struggle of live streaming. Blue number 1 FM still. Yeah, that's good. I forgot your name. I'm sorry. The struggle of live streaming. Hey, it's a good struggle though. It's a good struggle to have. It's fun. It's a good struggle. Some struggles, man, they're not worth it. But live streaming, when you can help people, all right, when you can help others, and you can actually build a connection with the audience and enjoy it and have fun, then I think that it's worth it. You know, you have very bad posture. Yeah, don't be that one guy's I've got a max of 3 views in my past 4 streams. I really wonder why that is, bro, because I've seen people with only 1,000 subscribers get over 200 views live. And I've seen people with even more subs than me only get 10, 30 viewers live. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. I think it's got something to do with active subscribers, and over time YouTube, like if you take a break like I did, I took like a couple months off YouTube once. I've done that multiple times. I think when you do that, it kind of messes with the algorithm a bit, and I think that it may lead to turning off notifications for viewers, for the subscribers that quote unquote weren't active on your channel. But the thing is, they weren't active on your channel because you weren't posting. So I guess it's on me a bit of it's on me. But again, I blame the algorithm. If someone like Mr. Beast is going to be partnering up with the Rockefellers, dude, I agree with Jacksepticeye, man. I agree with Jacksepticeye. Mr. Beast ruined YouTube, man. Like, what happened to YouTube? Like, what happened to what YouTube used to be? It used to be just a bunch of people trying to, just posting videos, having fun. It wasn't all about getting the most views and being the most famous and making the most money. It wasn't about doing all this crazy stuff, man. It wasn't about all this crazy stuff, bro. It was about just having fun and sharing something, making something, sharing something. But now Mr. Beast has gone and ruined it all. It's just like, it's just like, I don't know. I was checking something like the stats and stuff. It doesn't make sense. Statistics do not lie. And when statistics don't add up, it doesn't make sense. The algorithm hides the good stuff. He could change so many people's lives. I know, bro. Mr. Beast, if he would just say, you know what, guys, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. We need to go back. I made a mistake. We need to go back. We need to look at this. Right? I made a mistake. Jesus is the way, the truth, and life, and he always has been. I made a mistake. We need to go back. If he would do that, he would show so many people that you can go so high up to the top. So high up to the top. And if he just blew the lid off the whole thing and said, yeah, he sold his soul. He made a deal with the devil to get to where he's at. If he would do that, and then he would say, but you know what? The devil actually doesn't own anything because Jesus paid for me on the cross. If he would do that and understand salvation, there'd be so many 12-year-olds, 15-year-olds, even 30-year-olds who watch Mr. Beast who would literally say, you know what? Jesus is Lord. They'd be like, Jesus is Lord. He is Lord. If he can do this in Jimmy Donaldson's life, imagine what he could do in my life. If he can take a guy like Jimmy Donaldson who really thinks he has it all and make him realize that he has nothing, then imagine someone like me, how easy it would be for God to show me that I really need him, Because we really need God, man. It's not about material wealth, material possession. The Bible says, be content. Whatsoever state ye are, be content. If you have food, raiment, you should be content. Having food and raiment, let us rejoice, Solomon was not even arrayed as nice as a flower. I can't believe in 2021, Lil Nas X has 3 billion streams. It shocked you. Lil Nas has to be one of the most satanic singers out there other than Jay-Z, Taylor Swift, Playboy Carti, and Eminem. I don't understand people like Mr. Beast. What is his reason for life? Just money? Dude, oh my gosh. Did you see the one thing of him sitting down with Mr. Bean smoking cigars? Smoking cigars with these guys. These famous guys. And he's there with his, with the guys he's like. Yes. Yes, he made a deal with the devil. 1,000-year-old guy, he says he is. Life has never been so good. Mr. Bean? Life has never been so good. Now I'm getting an average of 500 million views every video. Money. I have money coming out my ears. I'm so rich. But Jimmy, didn't you used to say Jesus was Lord? Yeah, I did. But then I realized I love money. That's what Mr. Beast is like now. That's what he is like now. And I'm not condemning the guy. I am just like, dude, he has no reason. I know. What is his reason to live? He's got money. He's got views. He's got everything. Apparently, he has everything, But what? Some people are so poor that all they have is money. And another thing that I was going to save up for our video was something I wrote down. I wrote it down. But something that doesn't make sense to me. And when you hear what I'm about to say, it's not going to make sense to you either. So when people have a job, they call it working. They're saying, I'm working. I have work. I'm working. Right? But the same people who are working, they also don't have enough money. They don't have as much money as they need to live, to afford a house, to afford food, to afford the car payments, all those things. They don't have enough money. All right? So they call themselves broke. So when they have no money, they're broke. But if they're working, how can they be broke at the same time? That's when you know the system is fudged. How can you be broke while you're working? You're working, but you're broken. How can someone be working? They can be working, but be broke at the same exact time. The system is not functioning properly. The system is broken. The system is not functioning. And one of the reasons why they haven't prosecuted everyone in the Epstein files is because they said if they did that, the whole system would collapse. Evil people, man. Evil people. There are evil people in high places in the government, but guess what? There are holy people in high places, in spiritual places. You know, Jesus Christ. He is Lord. But when you really think about it, how can you be working and be broke at the same exact time? It's a miracle. Unless the world is a scam, okay? And the world is a scam. Back in the day, you were a farmer, you had a house, you had land, you had food, and you had crops. You had a job, you had a house, you had food, you were doing well, right? You made leather, you're a leather worker, you're doing well, right? Because these occupations, these jobs, they had a meaning. They had a meaning. What meaning is flipping the fries and the burger patties at McDonald's? Gluttony. You're helping people consume more food that's not good for them. That's gluttony. What does a makeup artist, what sort of value do they hold in this world? They change how people look. That's lust. They make people look more appealing so people can lust after them. That's lust. It has no purpose. Entertainment industry. The entertainment industry. Yo, see you, Blue Number 1 FM. Have a good one. The entertainment industry. It's all about being entertained and making you, just making you happy where you are. I guess making you content. It's good to be content, but the entertainment industry is there to keep you distracted. So there it has a purpose, but it really has no purpose. All right? So all these jobs we have now, if you look at them compared to the jobs we had in the past, these jobs are no longer functioning. So how is society running? Yes, there's still oil rig workers. Yes, there's still farmers. Yes, there's still leather workers. Yes. But these are the mainstream jobs being pushed. Mainstream jobs. Oh, you should become a doctor. Yeah, that's a good thing. We need doctors, okay? But what's causing the disease? Should the push be for more doctors, or should the push be for more research on stopping these diseases? And I know people, oh, well, the doctors, they'll find a way and find a cure. All right, but how are they supposed to have any money? Like, if being a doctor is because, oh yes, we need doctors, and why are you making the people pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a doctor's degree, to get a degree in medical science? Why? Why does it cost so much money? It should be free to help people, but it costs money to help people. That's how you know the world's messed up. Does it take that much money, that much resource to teach someone how to be a doctor? No. Do you actually need to pay $100,000 to get a degree? Why do college textbooks cost hundreds of dollars? The system is broken. The system is broken. And me realizing all of this, it just came from the one thought. How can you be working and be broke at the same time? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Can anyone in the chat tell me how this makes sense? Wait, iHotRoll 21 Savage said this. He said, "I'd much rather be broke and happy than something like that than dead and rich." Yeah, because imagine that, man. Imagine if someone had $1 trillion, but he's blind. $1 trillion, but blind. It's crazy. One thing I suppose I should show you is something I learned. I'll show you guys something I just learned, okay? Something I learned. Something my good friend taught me. My good friend, Mr. Buzz. If you guys know who that is. He doesn't believe in once saved, always saved, so it is funny. Guys, can we get a big round of applause for the YouTuber Tom Grossi? He has been streaming since Sunday and is still streaming and not stopping until 1 mil for charity. For charity, that's crazy, man. See this again. iHotRoll. Round of applause for this guy. If he's doing it in right faith, good faith, God bless his soul. God bless his soul. Now it says he's helping a charity that's paying people's medical debts. Why is there a medical debt, chat, when Jesus paid it all? Why are we charging people for their health? You know? Especially in a system, in a government. It's crazy, bro. The American healthcare system is evil, man. I once saw a meme where it showed Eggman trying to take over the United States government and be evil. And every plan he had, he said, no, they've already done that. They've already done that. He's like, what? They're not just evil. That is despicable. You know, it's this funny Sonic the Hedgehog meme with Eggman. But basically what I learned, okay, so what's shooting my hand? Okay, so I'm in Dad Get Tune. Alright, so basically, this is a little, I'm not a teacher, but this is what I learned. So in music, you know, there's only A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. I think that's 7, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah, it's 7. So there's 7 notes you can play. 7 notes you can play in music. And then there are sharps, which is just higher, and then there's flat, which is low. But on a guitar, we only have sharps, right? Now, it goes from I think it was B to C and F to G. I think I wrote it down somewhere. Now, let me see. Let me make sure I'm correct. So, if we start, this note here is D, right? So, you can see it says D right here. If I move this out of the way. All right, you can see it says D right there. That's D. That's D. So, when we press this first fret down, what it should say is D sharp. And it does. It says D sharp. Now, after D sharp, it would be, well, what's after D? Well, you have E. A, B, C, D, E. So here will be E. E. And after E will be F. After E will be F. F. And then after F will be F sharp. After F sharp, there should be G. G and then G sharp. And then it goes back to A. Then A goes to A sharp. A sharp goes to B. And I'm pretty sure B goes straight to C. Yeah, it goes straight to C. And then after C, we have C sharp. Then we have D. Then we have D sharp. Then we have E. Alright? Then after E, we go to F. There's no E sharp. There's nothing between E and F on a guitar. Alright? And we have F. Then we go to F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, A sharp, right here. And then B, and then C. Alright? So, this is if you're starting with D. If it was E, then the first one. So, if it's E, again, this first fret will literally be what's after E. So, what's after E? F. So, when you're tuned to E, it'll be F. What about L sharp? There is no L sharp. There's no L sharp. What's up? Yo, Sunda Boy. Welcome, Sunda Boy. Welcome. Yeah, it wasn't, the stream's not to play guitar. It's not playing guitar. I was showing a little cool thing that Mr. Buzz taught me. What L shop. So I'm not talking about chords. I'm not talking about chords. I was talking about notes. There are only 7 notes, you know, and then there's sharps, and I don't think there are flats on a guitar, but there are sharps. So you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. L sharp, I don't know what that is, my friend. I don't know what L sharp is. I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. Exan Aviation, welcome, man. Welcome, chat. Okay, we've been live for about an hour. I will have to end the live stream. Not unfortunately. Fortunately, but yeah. Let's go, chat's not come alive. I know, chat's coming alive when I have to go. It's crazy. Look at this cool GIF, by the way, guys. Cool GIF, by the way. Cool GIF, by the way, guys. Cool GIF, by the way. Cool GIF if I do say so myself, guys. Cool GIF, guys. If I do say so myself, guys. Yes, Jesus is king. Jesus is king, chat. And David danced before the Lord with all his might. And David danced before the Lord with all his might. Anyways, cool GIF, by the way. It's GIF. It's GIF. Anyone who says GIF is uneducated. Okay, I used to call it GIF myself. I used to call it GIF. But the proper pronunciation, the guy who made them, he said it's GIF. It is pronounced GIF. All right. Again, it's like moose, mice, mouse, house, houses, geese, goose. It's like all that stuff. You thought they were emojis? No, they're not emojis. Moose, meese. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Moose, meese, mouse, meese then, right? But the English language is so stupid. But God bless the English language. Maybe it's more intelligent than we give it credit for, right? Maybe there's meaning to everything. And maybe there's nothing to everything. But anyways, guys, that will be the live stream. Make sure you guys get yourselves one of these shirts, or one of the coolest shirts at christianstake.com. Love you guys. I will see you all soon, very, very soon. Catch you in the next stream. But always remember that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and life. But also remember, I love you. But Jesus Christ will always love you.